All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 5 of the Menopause Method podcast. I am so glad you are here with me today. Now, I'll be honest, when I have been figuring out what I wanted to talk about, I almost decided not to do an episode on sleep because there's a lot of talk out there on menopause and sleep, and all of it starts to sound the same. Just get more sleep. It's really important. And if it were that easy, you'd all be doing it. And of course, it is true, but I don't want this to be another boring surface level conversation. I want you to actually understand what's going on so that you can stop just blaming hormones and start making changes that will really help. So, of course, hormones are absolutely a big part of this story. The progesterone and the estrogen shift, they impact neurotransmitters like serotonin and melatonin, and these have big changes on your sleep cycles. And a lot of women are told, or they come to believe, that it's all hormones, that if they just go on HRT or add just progesterone, their sleep will be fixed. But here's the reality. Many women go on HRT and still struggle with sleep. And why is that? Well, because hormones matter, but they're not the whole story. What's actually happening in menopause is that your margin for error gets smaller. Your body is less tolerant of late night stimulation, blood sugar swings, high stress, alcohol, inconsistent sleep schedules, and lots of other things. So yes, hormones open the door, but your daily habits, what you do or don't do, are what push you through it. So this is something I've been saying since episode 2, and it's worth repeating here. You cannot treat your body like it's the same one you had when you were 25 or 35 or even 45 for some of you. Back then, maybe you could stay up late scrolling, slam the laptop shut at midnight, and still drift right off to sleep. You could drink wine before bed or skip dinner, and your body somehow pulled it all off. But it's not the same body anymore. Menopause lowers your resilience to the things that disrupt sleep. And if you keep expecting it to bounce back the way it used to, you're going to stay frustrated. And now, look, I know a lot of you are already rolling your eyes at what I'm going to say next, or you're getting ready to. The wind down routine. And I get it. It sounds like, sure, that would be nice to have, but whatever. But I want you to think about it this way. If you are a mom, think about when you had infants. Think about what you did to get your baby to sleep. You did lots of things like dimming lights. You kept things calm. Maybe you read a book, sang a lullaby. Now they use the white noise thing, and there's all these different things out there now that they've discovered really help the baby. You didn't let them run around all hyped up and then expect them to crash peacefully. Guess what? You are no different now. Your body cannot just go from scrolling at 11 p.m. straight into a deep restorative sleep. Maybe it used to, but that was then. And this is now. And there's a new rule book. And the signals you send it for bed matter more than ever. So let's ground this in some practical. Here are some of the biggest levers to pull for sleep in menopause. The food you're eating, keeping your blood sugar stable, eating balanced meals and not skipping meals, not going without eating enough throughout the day will help prevent those 2 a.m. wake-ups. Alcohol. Now, our body changes how it metabolizes alcohol. I know for me, it was a big one. What I used to be able to drink and what I can drink now, whoa, totally different. Even just a glass can fragment your sleep and wake you up, not only having the night flashes, but just wake you up in general. Light exposure. Bright light in the morning helps regulate melatonin at night. And ladies, this next one is a big one. Stress. If you're not managing your daily stress, that's going to have a huge impact on the ability of your body to allow melatonin to rise if your cortisol is too high. We'll be talking about stress more next week. But throughout the day, working on active relaxation, which is nervous system resets, but especially the wind down before you go to bed, whether you do some meditation, some deep breathing, some journaling, anything you can to help calm your nervous system before bed. Another one that's a lot of you want to roll your eyes at me about, which is consistent timing. Going to bed and waking up around the same time helps your body relearn its rhythm. None of these are gimmicks. None of them are sexy, but they're the basics of signaling safety and stability to your brain and to your body. And one more note, because I get asked this all the time. Well, can I just take melatonin? And the truth is, melatonin is a hormone. And when you take it in the synthetic form, it can actually downrate your body's own production over time. That's not what we want. Instead, one of the things you can take that can be very helpful at night is taking some magnesium, glycinate specifically. Magnesium can help calm the nervous system and support sleep naturally without interfering with your body's ability to make melatonin. It's a much gentler, safer option that can really help as part of your bedtime routine. It also helps if you get like the leg cramps overnight. Most women are magnesium deficient, so never a bad thing to take it. Because prioritizing quality sleep should be one of the number one priorities you have. Without quality sleep, nothing else works the way it should. Weight loss is harder. Hunger hormones get more chaotic. Mood regulation gets shaky. Brain fog gets foggier. Cravings get louder. Menopause rage gets stronger. Everything is exacerbated by not getting quality sleep. So take your hormones and also figure out what can you do to help yourself get better sleep. This is not optional. It's non-negotiable, and it is foundational for you feeling good again. So here's what I want you to take away today. Menopause, sleep struggles, they are real 100%, but it's not just the hormones. You have more power than you think, and your body is asking for you to work with it in a brand new way. And since I just wrapped up the Menopause Method workshop today, which we talked in depth about everything to do to help yourself feel better, I'm feeling super generous and want to offer all 4 sessions, even if you didn't sign up. I've got an email. You can sign up to get an email with all 4 replays in it, so you could catch up and go into even more detail than I'm going into here. If you want access, the link is in the show notes. Grab it while it's still available, because these sessions they're going to be available for a limited time, but they are the foundation of everything I teach within my coaching program, the Menopause Method. And it is the difference between suffering through menopause and feeling like you can take power over your menopause. So thanks for spending this time with me today. I look forward to chatting with y'all next week.